The Immortal John Hancock here, and today I have a fun one showing you a new NES and Famicom game offered on both formats, published by Broke Studio. They do amazing releases. The website is below. This is on pre-order. You can get this and pre-order this now. I do believe it'll be shipping in February now. They had a small batch already sold out, but anyways, this is Changeable Guardian Estique. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This is done by industry veterans. I'm going to show the credits of some of the people involved in this game, and I'm so excited to be sharing this game. I'm a big fan of high quality shooters for the NES. This is a top quality game. I'm going to show you over 9 minutes of gameplay, first 3 stages, and really like mech games in general, and this is up there with some of the best, and you can be the judge. This has awesome aspects of it. It has really some top-notch gameplay items, and so it talks a little bit about the game and the staff involved. Really nice graphics too. This is a 4 megabit game with a 64K RAM added. And so, this reminds me of kind of a late release NES game. And you're going to see how good this looks. So it's got some really cool aspects for gaming. There's a transform. There's 2 different forms in this game. And you can transform from your, I do believe, Estique to your ship with some power-ups. And it does impact gameplay. And so I like these types of games. And I'm a big fan of horizontal shooters as well, and so you might be a fan of these. This to me is just oozes quality, and really glad to see these releases coming out almost 40 years after the NES was released. Holy cow! 6 stages, and I'm going to show you the first 3 stages. Here are the veterans, some of the veterans involved. I do believe there's a team of 10. As you can see, these are experienced people working on some of the best games of the genre. And holy cow, I'm such a big Zanak and Eliste fan. And you can really see the nods put into this game. And so here we go. Really cool title screen there. Great music. And it's pretty simple gameplay. But, it's one of those things, it's easy to jump into and tough to master. There's 3 different modes, and so it can get pretty crazy fast. I'm just going to do normal mode so I can show you more of the game. Yeah, love that tile screen. So anyways, we're just going to go ahead and start. I'm going to quiet down so you can hear some of the music. And that's awesome. I love those introductions. That we got a lot of these types of introductions on the NES, especially from higher quality games. I think of games such as Ninja Gaiden. So here's the actual gameplay, and what I mentioned before is it's pretty straightforward shooter, and you have 2 main modes, and so you have your Estique mode and ship mode, and so you get these you get different items, a B or a W, and the weapon will change, and your super weapon stock will be increased by 1. Okay, the B is a BIT, and 2 BITs will rotate around Estique, and it can stop enemy bullets. And then you have Wave, and it'll fire a 3-way spread shot, which is what I'm showing here. And so that's what the B and the W stand for on the screen. Fantastic background though. Gosh, it's just a great looking game. I definitely am hearing and seeing some nods from like Zanak. Definitely has kind of at least the enemy patterns in mind, and so it's really awesome to see that. Zanak probably being my favorite shooter of the classic NES lineup. So happy that we got that here in the States. Anyways, pretty awesome. So yeah, in ship mode, you can avoid things a little bit easier, and you're tougher in Estique when you're in robot form. So yes, hopefully I'm getting that right. Yeah. So yeah, in fighter form and robot form is what they're saying in the books. So you can check it out, and yeah, you can get this at Broke Studio, and you can pre-order this now. And price is about $52 US. It's $50 euros. So yeah, amazing. So boss fights. There is boss fights each stage. Look at that, it's awesome. Fills the screen. Oh, that's cool. Like a rotation fireball that comes out. That's cool. A lot of nice little bells and whistles added to this. This is a quality release. Okay. So those right there on the screen, those those will replenish your shield. So it's really important to pick those up, as it doesn't replenish automatically in between stages. So yeah, when you fire your super, you're invincible for a short amount of time. It's really important. Yeah, in the comments, let me know. What do you think of this? And I want to thank everybody. I do a wide variety of content, and thank you so much. Please consider, if you like what you see, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I do videos every week and enjoy it. And I cover a lot of homebrew and independent games, but I don't just do that. I do some mainstream releases if I'm into it. And you can check out on my channel the wide variety of videos that I do cover. And yeah, I just thought I'd cover this because A, I'm a big fan of Broke Studio. Have several of the releases, covered several of the releases on my channel. Met some of them in person. Fantastic team and people. And they're doing some awesome things for consoles that I love. So of course I want to support them, because when you have releases like this, I mean, this is up there with some of the best offered on the NES, in my opinion. It's just nice to see the aftermarket releases for the NES really thriving. It's got an awesome community, and there's some amazing things being released, and I like covering this stuff. I've been a fan of the NES. I play a lot of my games on my AVS, which is offered by Retro USB, still available now, and that's an FPGA aftermarket console that plays both Famicom and NES formats. It's for about $200, a little bit over $200. It's really the way to go, and I'm a big fan of it. And yep, another boss here. Here we go. Man, the graphics on that look fantastic. And for a standard NES, that's pretty amazing. Getting rocked here a little bit. Oh, my shield's getting hammered. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, grabbing those cats at the end, really important. So it replenishes your shield. Next level. Alright, third city, London. Yeah, it's like a really, on normal, it to me is like the perfect balance where it's not ridiculous. And you may like to have a really challenging shooter. I'm not showing that difficulty. It ramps up pretty fast. So if you're more like me, more of a casual player, you definitely want to go normal, but if you want to challenge, ramp it up, and there's different difficulty settings. I'm really enjoying playing this though. This is like the perfect balance of difficulty for me on normal. And so yeah, I like that it's not a one hit kill too, because like to me, I'm enjoying this game knowing that, you know, I can take a hit and still play. I'm sure that changes significantly the difficulty when it ramps up and take less hits. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool looking enemies and patterns, and there's a lot going on the screen. Oh, I gotta grab that. Okay. Replenish my shield. So if you pick up like a bee and you already have all your specials, it'll automatically discharge. So that's kind of cool too. So you can use it. You're still getting to utilize something when you pick it up, even though if you have a full special. So definitely in the comments, let me know. Yeah, what are your favorite NES shooters, classic shooters? Let me know in the comments, and really enjoying showing this game. Fantastic level design, graphics, sound, really well done. Top-notch team put this together, and you can tell this is not amateur stuff here. Well done, and happy that Broke Studio is publishing this, and link is below. Here's a boss fight. Oh man, that looks great. Let's see if I can get through this. Yeah, the different forms, depending on your play style, super important. Yeah, using your specials, definitely for boss fights, important, and replenishing them. They're pretty gracious on replenishing those on normal difficulty. And thank you so much for viewing this video. If you like what you see, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.